advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
You're watching the Business Portal, your gateway to business trends and opportunities. I am your host, Capulong. Welcome to On the Corporate World. We are being shown across the Philippines via Global Destiny on Channel 8 and across Asia via GSAT. Our guest for today is Miss Stephanie Racquel.
Yeah.
She's from Bodog.
Bodog Nation.
Bodog Nation.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are the social PR manager.
Yes, I'm the social PR manager for Asia.
Okay. Can you tell us about what Bodog is? It's a very unique name. Where did the name come from?
Well, it came up from, it was created by the founder back in 1994. It doesn't necessarily have a meaning.
Okay.
But the reason why, because there was a time that Calvin, the founder, was looking for a perfect name and for a perfect domain name. And then he came up with a set of parameters. And the two key ones are first, it has not to be more than 6 letters. And it should not be, it's impossible to be spelled wrong.
Okay.
So when he came up with Bodog, he noticed that it looks good because it has 5 circles, B-O-D-O-G, and it can be read or it's easy to hear, like B-O-D-O-G over the radio.
And it's catchy.
Yes. So what he did, when he got that name, he asked his friends and what they thought about it, and they said it sounds fun and it sounds sexy. And he just knew that he found a winner.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So the founder is
Calvin Ayre. He's a Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
But he set up his business here in the Philippines?
It started in 1994.
Okay.
So we were here 5 years ago, but last year we made Manila as our headquarters, global.
So before setting up here in the Philippines, Bodog was based in Canada.
Yes.
And why did Calvin decide to set up business here in the Philippines?
Oh, it's a good question because it is an online company. We are providing online products, entertainment products, casino, poker, sports betting, those things. So the reason why we're here is because Asia is it's just the biggest market for any online companies. And it has the fastest internet penetration growth. And if you're not in Asia, you're not in the world. So specifically the Philippines, because we have a very proper licensing system. Although we're operating here, we do not actually cater to Filipino market. So no addiction, no, if that's your concern. Second, it has a great access. It has a great access to the region. Geographically speaking, Philippines is like the center. China, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam. So what else? And Manila is just like a super city for us. And as a local girl, I can say that it is. Can you say that too?
Yes, of course. Well, we're from here, and I think the potential for having a business here in the Philippines is quite great.
That's true.
Especially with a business like Bodog.
That's true.
Well, how many offices do you have here in the Philippines?
Right now, we have 4 offices. We have 3 here in Makati and 1 in Quezon City. And we have over 850 employees.
850
yes,
employees?
And
Are all of them Filipinos?
No, it's a multicultural company. Well, actually, there are, I think, over 20 languages being spoken in the office because they're very multicultural. It's very fun.
So, which countries do you serve?
Oh, okay. For Bodog, Vietnam, Thailand, and China.
Aside from those Asian countries, do you serve other Western countries as well? No, okay. Now, why would you recommend, well, as you've said, there are 850 employees right now, and a lot of people are looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Would you recommend Filipinos go and apply at Bodog as your company?
Definitely.
Why?
Definitely. We have this culture we have this long-term slogan, play hard. Of course, we want our customers to have that, to live that as well with all of our products. But at the same time, we are trying to inculcate that to our employees as well, that it's okay to work hard. At the same time, you should know how to play harder. So,
can you tell me about your culture?
Culture-wise, it's
Yes.
really fun in the office. Well, we have beer Fridays.
Beer Fridays.
Yes, overflowing beer and chips.
So I can go to your office and there'd be beer served.
But you cannot because you're not an employee unless
Okay.
you fire yourself and you apply
Fire
for
myself. Okay.
And-
Later we'll talk about
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about that
Okay.
later. Yeah.
So, well, if you're an employee, even if you're working, as long as it's Friday, you can have beer.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah. You know,
even during office hours?
why not?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about taking advantage of that. It's at the end of the day, people in the office are working, and it's just a reward for everyone.
I'm curious. Has anybody gotten drunk during Friday? Beer Fridays?
They are, but I don't know if they. I have not really met somebody who admitted that they're drunk. But it usually happens at the end of the day
Okay.
because everyone's really busy in the morning, in the afternoon for meetings and stuff. So in the afternoon is where people really gather together and have fun, play foosball, whatever.
So aside from Beer Fridays, what
What else do we have?
Yes.
Okay, I have never gushed to any pantry in my life. I think we have the perfect pantry ever. We have this very cool coffee machine, that you can just press whatever you want. You want espresso, latte, or anything. We have
Just like the one in Starbucks.
I don't know.
Or is it much better?
Much better. It's just, you just have to press. It just come
Okay.
out. And then we have the foosball tables. I'm really addict playing the foosball. You can play it anytime. You can play anytime. But it just so happened that people are not really, abusive of that opportunity to play anytime. But people are having fun doing it. We have PlayStations.
Now, with all of these things inside your office, do you think people would actually be more motivated or productivity will suffer?
I don't think it's more motivating because at the end of the day, we are hiring people who are committed to their jobs, who are there to actually work and have fun like us. So in terms of really questioning their productivity, we're not really questioning at all. There's no question at all because the reason why we put those amenities and fun stuff there is because for people to get motivated to have a break if they feel being stressed, which I seldom see because people are always having fun. Even though it's really busy, it's just people are having fun inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to join our discussion, you can text 0932-381-8564. And if you have any other questions for Miss Stephanie Racquel, I can relay it to her. Just text the number on your screen. And can we play a video about Bodog? Is it ready now? Okay, I guess it's not yet ready.
Not really ready. Maybe we can.
Well, it's ready. So I think they're going to play it.
All right.
Okay.
Manila is the new epicenter of the online gaming industry. Experience a unique urban lifestyle with a rich history and diverse cultures. Manila is a modern mecca like no other. It is a gateway to heart-pounding tropical adventures. Over land, by air, and in the sea. Or just relax and live for yourself. Island escapes and urban living. Manila offers you the best of both worlds, the luxury of a modern corporate space, global company with world-class talent, one-of-a-kind company culture, and exciting cutting-edge technologies. And our company events are definitely the stuff of legends. Life is just better in the big city. Join the nation. BodogNation.com.
Well, I saw in that clip, it's Bodog Nation. So
Yeah.
what's the difference between Bodog and Bodog Nation?
All right, Bodog Nation is a representation of the over 1,000 people working for the Bodog brand. So Bodog is the brand. It is the online products, entertainment products.
So there are different brands and services of
Yeah.
Bodog.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
Bodog Nation serves or offers what?
Bodog Nation is like the people
Okay.
of Bodog,
So-
working for Bodog.
So if I apply, I'll go to Bodog Nation.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And then I will promote Bodog.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes.
Okay. Now, aside from online gaming, online betting,
Uh-huh.
What-
Casino, poker,
yes.
baccarat.
So, what other services do you offer?
Well, over time, because we've been here since 1994, the business has expanded. So we also have a media production company. We used to have also Bodog Fight. It's also brands like MMA. There's also
Wow.
a record label. Yeah.
Really?
It's really
well,
big.
I'm curious. How do you do that? Do you televise MMA fights? Or
Yes, but it was back in North America.
So there's no...
Yeah, but with Bodog Asia specifically, we have not done it yet, but we're looking forward to to coming up with another great brands like as such. But right now we're partnering with tournaments, so we're sponsoring FIBA and other tournaments in China. So
Do we go to your website? How can we access those sporting events? If, for example, if I'm based in Manila, there's a FIBA event in China, for example. How can we access or
Well,
see those?
let me just clear that out.
Okay.
Because Bodog Nation, it's about corporate-wise, the work, the people. You can find everything, the jobs that are available. You can find it in Bodog Nation, how the culture, what the culture is, everything. With Bodog, those are the products like sports betting. So if you're into sports and you like betting as well, so you can go to the site and check
Bodog.com.
Bodog. Actually, it's Bodog88.com. However, it's not available for Filipinos.
Okay.
So sorry.
So so I can't go to your website.
You may, but you cannot play.
I see. Okay.
You may, but you cannot play. But what else? Yeah. But you know what? I have not really discussed how it started, Bodog, but it all came about because there was a time back in early 1990s, the founder, Calvin, he read a newspaper article about people betting over the telephone. And just knew right there that gambling or betting is tailor-made for internet. So he's actually the pioneer for this industry.
Well,
Of this
at
industry.
that time, 1998, the internet...
1990s. It's like
1990s.
early 1992, 1994, around that time.
So internet wasn't really that prevalent.
Yeah, you know that,
Yeah.
right?
Well, of course. I printed using that matrix.
Oh my God, yung maingay.
Yes. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
I'm familiar with it.
Okay.
Ang ingay no.
Oo nga eh. So, yun na yung naabutan ko. And then, betting was made through telephone before?
Before, he found an article about it. He read an
Okay.
article about that. And he report says that there was just like a loud bang in his head and the universe just came together. And he knew that it is the business for him. So he started everything. He's like a visionary. He's like a legacy.
Wow, okay. That's a very nice...
Yeah.
I believe Calvin's a very good person.
Yeah, I believe so.
Aside from Manila, do you have any other offices here in Asia?
We have, I actually have 4 countries. Bodog Nation is in 4 countries, 4 offices here in Manila. We have an office in London, Seoul, Korea, and Malaga, Spain.
And they're doing the same thing that we are doing here in the Philippines.
Yes, but here's the concentration. Here's the headquarters. So there are a lot of people here. More things are going on here.
So Manila is the headquarters of
Yes.
Bodog.
Bodog Nation, yep.
Bodog Nation. And all the others are branches.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's very unique. I always thought that multinationals would rather set up in other countries and have their branch here
That's
in the
true.
Philippines.
But it's the other way around, right?
Yes.
And me as a local girl, I feel very proud that we're chosen as the
Of course,
headquarters,
you should
right?
be proud.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
If I want to apply, what jobs are available for me?
There are a lot. We still have opening for IT because at the end of the day, it's an online company, so we always have.
You need programmers.
Yeah, web developers, those things. Creatives because we have the media production or the creative side of the business. Marketing, social media, customer service. Definitely, it's the one that we're looking for right now. We have actually 200 opening for customer service by the end of August. If they apply during the duration of this campaign, they will have a chance to win an iPad Mini or Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
Yeah.
An iPad Mini.
Yeah. So they apply now. Apply now, guys.
So application is until when?
Until August.
End
the
of
end of
August.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now we have actually a walk-in. We're accepting walk-in in our Quezon City office because Quezon City office is our call center.
Where's that?
It's in 11th floor, 1 Cyberpod building in Eton, St. Trees. It's
Any landmarks?
Quezon Avenue corner. EDSA, like the MRT station. There.
So, if the applicants want to win a car or an iPad Mini,
Yeah.
they can go to your
Yes.
office in Quezon City.
Yes.
Can I apply?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. Just go ahead. Bring your friends.
Well, of course, I'd rather have the Beer Fridays.
Oh, you should really apply so you would experience that.
Now, so is it by accident that the culture at Bodog Nation is quite fun?
No, it's not. 80% of what we're trying to actually present to media about Bodog is the kind of life the founder is living in. So he's a fun guy. He's a bachelor. He loves luxury. He loves fun, party, girls. So it's a very sexy brand. And
I should definitely apply.
you should definitely apply. You should.
Yeah. So, well, before we go out of topic, what are the main problems or what are the main issues? Why do you think that a lot of Filipinos cannot go into your company?
What do you mean?
Well, of course, there are qualifications, right?
Yeah.
So, let's try to address those qualifications so that when I go to your company,
I
I'm better prepared.
Yeah. Well, it depends, of course, on the position that they're applying for because there are certain positions that we require certain experiences. But at the same time, we're also open to newly grads and those people who don't have a degree but have an experience. Like, let's say, for a call center, like for a customer service department, there are people who do not have a degree, but they have, let's say, 1 to 2 years experience, so we're open to that. So we're not really limiting people, but there are just specific positions that they can apply for. But it's open to everyone.
So I can go there, walk in, even if I'm wearing shorts, would that be fine? Or
Well, here's what happened.
Okay.
In June, we launched the Fire Yourself campaign. It is a recruitment campaign. And we had an open house. And it's like a job fair, but it's not an ordinary job fair because when they got in, it's like a party. There's loud music, DJ playing.
inside the building.
Inside the office.
Inside the office, yeah. Sorry.
Overflowing food and drinks. But it is a job fair. And people were like, is this a job fair? And there are beautiful ladies all over because we have Bodog girls as well. They're like our ambassadorettes. So they were really surprised. So they were wearing smart casual outfits and they didn't expect that it's like a party. And yeah, if you're applying for a creative job, I don't think wearing shorts is not good. As long as you can express as long as you can self-express.
Okay.
Then it's good, right? So.
Wow. I can't believe that there are companies like you.
Yeah.
And
You have to believe now because we're here.
well, I wish we've done the taping inside your company.
You should.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it now? Let's go there. We're ready.
Really?
Yeah.
Any plans of having an office in Cebu or Davao, for example?
As of now, none. But of course, we're not closing our doors. There is a big potential in the Philippines and good human resources. So there is a possibility. We'll never know.
One of the things that I've noticed on the video is that there are other multinationals, expats.
Yeah.
what is the percentage of Filipino employees and expats? And
Right now, I can see a lot of Filipinos. So definitely there's really more Filipinos. Because when it comes to expats, they're different descent. So we have Swedish, Hebrew, Chinese, Vietnamese, a lot.
what do they do?
Different things. Digital marketing, creative side, IT, customer service, a lot of things.
One of the concerns of Filipinos is that when they apply for a job, they get in, and they see that they're foreigners or expats, they immediately think that these expats will be our bosses.
No, not necessarily. We have Filipino bosses as well.
So
So our VP for HR is a Filipino. It's a high position.
okay. Does Bodog Nation have any shifting schedules? Yes.
It depends. For corporate side, we don't have. It's very seldom that you see people doing overtime. So it's also good, especially for family people. You know, family like me. I'm a parent, so good for me because I don't have to really spend that much hours beyond after 6 or 7. You know.
So you work regular hours?
Yeah. But for customer service, because we really want to be there for our customers 24/7, of course we are scheduling people to take care of them.
That's for customer service.
Customer service.
Just like any other call center, you
Yes,
need to
yes.
have, well, you need to rotate your shifts.
That's true.
And how many?
But corporate side,
Yeah.
no.
So how big is the customer service department compared to other departments?
We have, I think, in customer service at this point around 200. Yeah, that's how I see it. Not
and
really sure of the exact number though, but we're still looking for another 200 because
okay.
it's NFL by September, so you have to prepare for that. NFL season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I ask is because there are a lot of Filipinos who view being call center agents as one of the options that they go into after graduation.
You know what? In what terms? Positively or
Yes,
negatively?
positively.
Well, I would say yes, because I used to work for a call center. It was my first job, and for me, it was a great step for me. I was really trained with a different culture because it was an American company, so I was really trained with how they work versus how Filipinos work. So it really helped me a lot. So I think, and also in call center, they're very particular with time. The Filipinos are not that time conscious.
I agree with you.
You right?
My first job was also in a call center.
Really? See?
Yes.
For me, it was really good for my career. It was a stepping stone.
Yes, of course. And as you've mentioned, you will see the difference how an American company works and how a Filipino company works.
Yes, that's true.
And the difference is quite obvious.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
that's the reason why, well, thank God, we have a Philippine Standard Time right now.
Yes. Maybe one thing to really look at Bodog Nation, it is a global company. So a lot of learning opportunities are here. It's not just because you're learning on your job, but because you're learning from people around you. Like what I said, we have how many languages being spoken inside the office. So it's one. And you meet a lot. You don't have to travel to learn about their culture. You just have to meet them and talk to them. So it's just an enduring learning opportunity.
And if you want to go to China, for example, you can ask your Chinese office mate.
Why not? Why not? If he can file a leave. Right?
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to go on a break. If you have any questions, you can text the number 0932-381-8564. So we can ask our guest here, Miss Stephanie Racquel.
Yeah.
And later, we're going to show another video about Bodog Nation.
Bodog.
Yeah,
the
Bodog.
brand itself.
Okay. And then we're going to talk about firing yourself.
Yes.
It's a very new concept. I never heard someone firing himself. It's usually the boss who fires the person.
True. I'm excited to explain about that.
Okay, stay tuned.